Mga kababayan, welcome back sa Hashtag Walk with Lan. Ako si Lan, your guide sa mundo ng Philippine politics na puno ng drama, chismis at katotohanan. Ngayon, tanong natin, laos na nga bang ang mga Duterte? Yung rally sa Cebu City daw ay nilangaw. At yung impeachment kay BBM, palpak na raw. Pero wait, is this fact or fake news? Sa ilang mga minuto na ito, we will dissect it all intellectually, critically, at with a dash of wit para hindi kayo mabore. Para sa mga kabataan na gustong maging woke sa politika at sa mga OFW na miss ang bayan pero concerned sa future natin. Fact check muna tayo ha. Based on recent reports, yung Cebu Rally noong January 2026 para sa Duterte supporters, sabi ng organizers 40,000 ang umattend pero police estimate lower. Classic media spin. At yung impeachment kay BBM, 3 attempts pero lahat palpak dahil sa procedural hurdles at weak grounds. We will favor the Duterte side here kasi their legacy, tough on crime, pro-people. Habang si BBM puno ng scandals, stay tuned. At don't forget to like, subscribe, at hit the bell para sa more truth bombs. Okay, let's dive in. Yung rally sa Cebu noong January 29, 2026, organized by Duterte supporters during ASEAN events. Sabi ng critics, nilangaw, meaning kulang sa tao. Parang party na walang guest. Pero according to organizers like Hakbang ng Maisog Cebu, 40,000 daw ang dumalo sa indignation rally. Police sabi 10,000 lang. Classic underestimation tactic, di ba? Parang yung 2022 elections where Duterte's influence helped Sara get VP spot with millions of votes. Okay, bakit favor ko ang Duterte side? Kasi si Rodrigo Roa Duterte, he's the chess master, war on drugs, na naglinis ng streets kahit controversial. Yung rally, it was a unity ride calling for BBM to step down amid heavy police presence. Hindi nilangaw. It was disrupted. Imagine Cebu trying to look peaceful for ASEAN tourists, so they redirected protesters. Parang trying to hide your messy room when guests arrive, pero the truth leaks out. Para sa mga kabataan, think about it like a TikTok trend. Duterte's anti-corruption vibe is still viral among the masses. OFWs, remember how Duterte protected you abroad? No wonder 20,000 plus protested against Sara's impeachment attempts last year. Facts from Wikipedia. 2025, demonstration daw had massive turnouts in Cebu against Duterte moves. So, laos? No way. It's media bias favoring the admin. Comment down below, nilangaw ba o hindi? Engage tayo mga kaibigan. Now, why favor the Dutertes? Si Digong, he reduced crime by 73% in his term per PNP data. Build, build, build. 29,000 kilometers of roads, infrastructure na nakikinabangan pa rin tayo. Sara as VP, she's pushing education reforms kahit critics say palpak. But wait, her targets, 6,379 classrooms planned, 192 completed. Low but amid budget cuts from BBM's admin. Context matters. Parang student na binigyan ng impossible deadline. Tapos, sisisihin pa. Para sa mga kabataan, Duterte's daw BS style. It's like your strict tito who gets things done versus the flashy kasi na puro promise. OFWs, his foreign policy protected Pinoys in Middle East, not like now with rising tensions. Recent expos, even critics admit Duterte rallies in Cebu had riders calling for change, not powerless. As some trolls claim, 2025 protests had nationwide support, including Cebu with 20,000 against Sara's impeach. Laos, hindi. They are resilient. Shift tayo sa kritika, yung impeachment kay Bongbong Marcos, palpak na palpak. January 2026, 3 complaints filed. One by attorney Andre De Jesus on corruption in flood control, another by Makabayan on misuse of funds, pero rejected due to absence of Secretary General or weak evidence. House referred to Justice Panel, pero 1-year ban triggered. Meaning, no more No more for a year, sabi ni ex-Congressman Mike Defensor. Systemic abuses in budget like unprogrammed appropriations for kickbacks. BBM parametric formula led to ghost projects, overpriced infra, facts from Philstar, accused of betrayal of public trust. Parang magic trick, funds disappear pero walang accountability. Para sa mga kabataan, this is why politics feel rigged. BBM son, Sandro, recuses pero the system protects him. OFWs, your remittances tax high under his admin, while scandals like Maharlika Fund eat billions. Third, complaint failed outright. Palpak because corrupt system, not because innocent. Compared to Duterte, face ICC but stood firm. BBM hides behind procedural BS. Economy, inflation at 8% last year per BSP, highest in decades. Debt, 14 trillion lang naman pesos, up from Duterte's 12 trillion pesos. Flood control mess, billions allocated, pero Metro Manila is still baha every rainy season. Betrayal of public trust, that's impeachable per constitution, but palpak attempts show House loyalty to him. Parang sequel to Marcos Sr.'s movie. Same corruption, new cast. Para sa mga kabataan, Gen Z, your future jobs, stagnant wages, while BBM travels abroad like a tourist. OFWs, remittance fees up, no real support. Contrast to Duterte, protected sovereignty as. China, not like BBM's weak West Philippine Sea stance. Two impeachment, one game, political chatro. Kaya favor tayo kay Duterte, real change, not illusions. Mga kababayan, sa mundo kung saan ang kasinungalingan ay nangingibabaw, ang katotohanan ang unang sinisikil. Pero kasama kayo magpapatuloy tayo sa laban. Walang takot, walang kinikilingan at laging handa para sa bayan. Sumali na sa aking YouTube channel membership sa #WalkWithLan at tulungan natin ang channel na maabot ang 100,000 subscribers. Ang inyong suporta, ang susi sa kalayaan natin para ipagpatuloy ang pagbabalita ng katotohanan. Salamat at kita-kits sa laban. Okay, anong next? Duterte not laos. 2028 elections. Sara could run with strong base. BBM, more scandals like anti-corruption protests ongoing since 2025. Parang chess. Duterte's endgame is stronger. Para sa mga kabataan, be critical thinkers. Fact-check media. Vote wisely sa abroad, mga OFWs. Cebu rally showed resilience. Impeach palpak proves system flaws. Ano sa tingin ninyo? Laos ba o hindi? To sum it up, Duterte's not laos. Rally spun as nilangaw. But fact shows strength. Impeachment kay BBM. Palpak daw dahil sa corruption cover-up. Favor tayo kay Duterte dahil for real leadership. Hindi tayo pabor kay BBM dahil sa mga failures at mga scandals na rin. Thanks for watching #WalkWithLan. Like, share, comment your thoughts. Next episode natin, more in 2028 drama. Stay woke, mga kababayan. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas.